of the day, the focus on goal rush. It's Manchester City.
Both in the academy at Man City. On the cards for the German forward. The cup tie in East London on penalties. Scored 9 goals in 6 games against them. Against a team whose one clean sheet came back.
For Manchester City here. And now they go through the gears.
The pressure, top footballer.
Here is Foden, looking for Haaland! And again! Well, you can't give him 2 chances. He just loves playing West Ham United, and they just can't stop him. Double figures against the Hammers for Erling Haaland, and the deadlock is broken inside 5 minutes.
Yes, the quality of passing, movement. Haaland one opportunity, but he swipes it across. He sort of even didn't really snap up and about. And you said he'll just want that continuity, want to keep playing as much as he can.
Trying to drift away from Skulls. Looking for Haaland again! Well, normally they go in against anyone, but particularly against West Ham.
Midfielder out to that left-back area. But you know what?
Reinders, nicely done. On the score sheet.
I think
O'Reilly. And it goes towards Gvardiol. He managed to beat Areola to the punch. Diaz for Reinders after it, looking to skip past Walker-Peters. Here's Skulls. Nunez got there and then was taken down. Going, Skulls was strong. Somerville looking to dart away from Nunez. 18 minutes here. Slightly impeded. Either way, it's West Ham United's ball. They're allowed to carry on. It's Kilman. At Bowen. Nunez again. Only 4 of this starting 11. Diaz for Gonzalez, whose legs were swept away, but advanced.
Right, isn't it? Whichever team you support, and when there's a goal at the end of it,
Guardiol's after it, and his run was matched. Magasser it was who saw it behind. Started the scoring with a terrific effort from the edge of the... Neatly done for Nunez.
Stick touch, under pressure. It's a show performance.
Haaland. Instantly. On the break with Bowen in sight. Bearing down on goal, but Gvardiol's absolutely love to see. Managers are sometimes a little bit more sceptical about here for Reinders. Nunez is getting forward more and more. He gives it away to Somerville, who's being manhandled a bit by Nico Gonzalez. And a yellow Skulls for Somerville. Gvardiol.
For all the play, City surely must kick on now.
Shirky ran into Skulls, who was having
Look at him, it's aggressive straight away challenge. He can't get clear
from his players, but some might say that's his actual opinion. O'Reilly. Certainly capable of that end product, but we're just not seeing it at the moment. You know, the scorers from that win, O'Reilly just losing out. Jared Bowen, and that nearly crept in. Well, certainly United goalkeeper hasn't actually been that busy. To the break here. Manchester City on top, but Foden dropping in. Foden curling all the time. And in the end, perhaps a little too much. Reinders obliged.
It's cheap. Then again, if you're West Ham, you're still saying.
On goes Shirky. And Haaland, bit of room for him. Reinders takes it with him and does the business. It really was only a matter of time before Manchester City was celebrating a second. Fast feet and a fine finish, and it's 2-0.
You just called it, haven't you, about him scoring away from home, but now Reinders getting into good positions. They keep it alive so well. They don't let West Ham out.
Way in front of him, but not quite in that direction. As West Ham coach, including today.
City just progressing forward.
Has options aplenty in the middle.
Well, we had similar to the game, not as really.
Just weighing up his substitution. Ready for part two, and Manchester City into their stride straight away with Nunes.
In the build-up. I do think that's the next step for City, though. Do you know what?
Through towards Bowen. Donnarumma saves. Manchester City desperately trying to keep West Ham out. And relieved with purpose. Shirky, though, who drifted in for Diaz. And that was obviously the plan.
Going to start to climb the table. They're in real trouble. Take the third
in a row for the first time in his Manchester City career. Wolves fans have witnessed fewer than the 42 goals scored in the Hammers 35.
So much more from the board, from these players. And
towards Foden.
There's others who've been successful without a challenge.
And goes Bowen. Just for a moment he saw an opportunity. Saying that they have to sustain performance throughout the whole game. He's behind O'Reilly. Somerville with him. Jared Bowen! They are starting to make things happen, though, West Ham. Haaland's after it, but even... Shirky. Almost. Haaland on the run. O'Reilly. Foden on the swivel.
It's been sensational. Managers desire all those three, but somebody carrying something.
Nico Gonzalez. In towards Nico O'Reilly. Who just about got there, but felt he had to compete more in this second half as West Ham United have stepped forward. And he's got help here in the form of Rico Lewis and Haaland maybe, and still! It's just inevitable when it rolls his way. Off he goes, but here goes Somerville, tiptoeing in behind.
This is where you want to see something special.
It is Paquetá. Nunes. Yes, for Lewis and Foden. Very nearly something special from him. Alphonse Areola. Lewis as the pace is stepped up a little, and Savinho's through. All the way back for Donnarumma. Next up for West Ham United on December the 27th is Jeremaias with the ball over towards Wilson. Manchester City had to be well stocked at the back there. We will play at least another 5 minutes here. Rocasa on the way of Foden. Rocasa sliding it through.